Okay, and we are live. All right, so you're looking at my computer screen. On the left side, we have Finder. In the middle, we have the printout for the students. This is what the students will actually see on paper. This side, we have the answer key for the teachers. We have ChatGPT here, and I have a folder set up. And so what we are going to do here, we have this is an existing lesson plan or handouts that we gave students last year. We need to improve it. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to help improve it. This is the prompt they give it. The students are in mainland China. They're 18 and 21 years old. They are at CEFR A2 level. And see, the original the original lesson 3 had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages. So we're gonna see if we can improve it, maybe add a 6th stage in case it is short. Right, and I am going to export this as a PDF and drag it into ChatGPT first, right? So we are on page 15. Page 15 to 18, right? So I'm gonna print page 15 to 19 actually. (15 to 19). I'm gonna export this as a PDF. Lesson 3. And I'm gonna export the answer keys as well. So this is the answer keys on page 34. And it ends on page 37, 34 to 37. 34 to 37. Lesson 3, answer keys. Okay, so it put the files on my desktop. I'm gonna drag in the student handout along with the answer keys into ChatGPT right now. I pay for ChatGPT plus $20 a month, and I'm going to use the O3 model, the reasoning model, so that it takes longer to think. Let's work on Unit 5, Lesson 3. It only has 5 stages. Let's add another stage. Okay, I'm gonna press enter. Let's see what it comes up with. While it's thinking, I'm gonna take a look at what we have here in Unit 5. So it looks like Unit 5 has an audio, and I had Lesson 3. I had a note here. After doing this activity, I realized the sentences, words are not scrambled. They just are in alphabetical order from A to Z. So there's a problem in stage 2. So we need to, hopefully ChatGPT will fix that. Unit 5, Lesson 3. Let's give it a level 1 heading. Oh. I want the level 1 heading to use an Aptos font. Alright. Okay, looks like ChatGPT is done. Okay, it only made stage 6. Also, see if you can improve the other stages. Yeah, ChatGPT gets lazy sometimes. If I told it to fix stage, add another stage, that's all it did. I actually wanted it to do all 5 stages. So, all right, here's the full, now with 6 improved stages ordered by difficulty in CEFR A2 appropriate. All instructions speak directly to the student, and each activity includes an answer key or sample answer. Okay, so looks like it's doing the job I wanted to do. It's still generating. Let's give it some time to finish. So I'm gonna make 3 windows from the Word. Okay, so let's move this over to the second position. So if you don't know, I'm working on an M1 MacBook Air. I'm viewing the screen through an Apple Vision Pro. That's why you see the wide screen here. And so I can open multiple windows from the same Word document. So it does get a little buggy. It's doing an endless Alt Tab or Alt tilde right now. Okay, so let me wait till it stabilizes. Where is the second window? Okay, I'm just gonna go to Word and go to Window. Look at the second window. Okay, let's move this to the third position. So in case you don't know, I have divided my screen into 6 zones using this magnet app here, and with short keys, keyboard shortcuts, I can move each window into one of 6 zones from left to right. Divided the screen into 6 parts, so each zone can have a different Word file or application. All right, so that's why. Okay, so on zone 2 here, I'm gonna display the original lesson, and in zone 3 in the center here, I am going to paste in what ChatGPT creates. All right, so let's move above the answer keys. Okay, so let's insert an empty page here. This is so for zone 3, we're gonna insert the new answer keys. And in zone 4 here is going to be the old answer key, in case we need anything from it. Sometimes the old answer key has the transcripts for the audio, so I won't delete it yet. I'll make sure everything is done before I delete the old answer keys. All right. Let's see if I can find. You know what? I'm just gonna make use of the find function. I'm gonna search for lesson 3. Okay, lesson 3 answer keys. Okay, here we go. So, zone 2, old lesson plans. Zone 3, new lesson plans. And zone 4 is the answer key. All right, and I'm gonna change the answer keys as I go along. All right, let's see if ChatGPT is done. Yes, it is. It got lazy again. It didn't print stage 6 because they already printed it. So I'm gonna have to scroll up. think the font is wrong. What the hell? Why is it using Times New Roman? Okay, let me see if it changed the default font. I'm gonna select this, styles, styles pane. Let's see what the normal, oh man, the normal font is using Times New Roman. That sucks. I'm gonna update to matte selection. If I do that, it's gonna mess with the spacing. But hell, fuck it, I'll just do it. Yep, I'm gonna have to respace a lot of stuff now. Okay, so we got lost. Let's go back to lesson 3. Looking for the original lesson 3, lesson 3, lesson 3. Okay, so here is lesson 3, and in this screen we want the new lesson 3, which will be here. Okay, and here, and in this screen we want the answer keys, right? So let's do another search. Lesson 3. I can tell my computer is slowing down right now because I know that I don't have enough memory. I only have 8 gigs of RAM, and to run this wide of a screen with 6 or 4 or 5 to 6 windows, it takes more memory. So that's why you're gonna see my computer gets a little bit slow. I'm gonna have to pick up a new computer when I get to New York. All right, so let's see. Okay, the font is correct. Let's copy what ChatGPT created. Okay, I'm gonna paste it, holding Shift Option Command V so that it will paste using the existing font in Microsoft Word, which is the Aptos. Let's see. Okay, it pasted correctly. I'm gonna scroll down to stage 6. I'm gonna paste in stage 6 from ChatGPT that it created earlier. Okay, so this is stage 6. I copy this. Let's paste that in. Okay, so let's go through what ChatGPT created line by line. All right, let me make sure we're using the right paper size. Should be A4 paper. What the fuck? Why is it US letter? All right, let's change to the A4 and make sure the margins are 1 inch. Normal margin size A4. For some reason, I think when I pasted in, it changed the paper size to US letter, which is not correct. We are printing these in mainland China, and in mainland China we use A4. Okay, so let's delete everything that's unnecessary. This is gonna be, the first line is gonna be a level 1 heading. Good. I'm gonna delete 80 minutes, that's unnecessary. I'm gonna delete the check mark here. I'm gonna delete the line. Okay, so this is the heading for the stage 531. Let's give it a level 2 heading. What kind of font is this? It's kind of weird. Let's double check. Cambria, what the hell? Okay, let's change it to Aptos. And let's check the styles pane. Make sure the level 2 heading is using Aptos. So I'm going to update to match selection. Okay, so stage 531, reading and discussion online or face-to-face. Okay, part A is going to be a level 3 heading. This should be a Aptos font, that's fine. Okay, read the descriptions of classroom learning and online learning, then fill in the chart. So we have a reading. Okay, I'm gonna move 532 to the next page first. Looks like we have a table here. Let's make the table pop by selecting the default grid, and we are going to stretch the table to fill the width of the page, which is cell size, and then auto fit window. Okay, so let's see if this paragraph makes sense. Let me fix part B, level 3 heading. I'm gonna get rid of the extra spaces. Okay, let's check make sure the answer key is progressing here. Okay, so these are the old answer keys. I'm gonna make this double space so it's easier to read. Okay, reading. During COVID-19 pandemic, many students learn online. Online learning is different from classroom learning. In the classroom, you can talk to your classmates and teachers. You travel to school and wear a uniform. Online learning is more comfortable. You can stay at home, wear what you like, and study at your own speed. But some students say it's hard to focus and they miss their friends. Okay, so it increased this paragraph, added more content. All right, and let's see if this table makes sense. Learning type classroom. Read the descriptions of classroom learning, then fill in the chart. Okay, so the instructions are here. Read and complete the table. Classroom, so they have to fill in 2 advantages for classroom learning, 2 advantages for online learning, and the same for disadvantages. So let's shrink the width of the first column to give them more space to write. Okay, we have an answer key here. Great. Okay, I'm gonna copy the first 2 lines and paste it into the answer key section. I'm gonna delete the old answer key. Alright, where is part B? As you can see, when copy and paste operations are kind of slow as I'm running out of memory on my computer. Come on, there you go. Alright, so answer key for part A is over here. Let's move this over to the answer key. Okay, in part B, example answer. Okay, so this is, let's make double spacing for the answer key for stage 1. Okay, it looks nice and clean. Part A and B are here. Let's work on the student printout on the left here. Make sure we're using double spacing. Yes. So we have some empty space. We can insert an image. This is where ChatGPT can help us generate a relevant image for stage 531. Let's see what it comes up with. Meanwhile, it's going to take ChatGPT a while to do it. We're going to move on to stage 2. Let's give this level 2. There's something wrong with the font here. Why the hell is it Cambria? Okay, Aptos. I'm gonna do this again, level 2. Okay, it should maintain the Aptos font. All right, so we have some instructions. Delete the empty line. We have a table. Let's review the table grid by going to table design, selecting the first box here, which is called table grid. Okay, just clicked on it, so momentarily the table should pop. There you go. And I'm gonna increase the width by going to table layout, gonna cell size, auto fit window. All right, so first glance at this table, we don't need this column. We can just simply use Microsoft Word's built-in numbering to number these words. So let's go to home and then paragraph, and I'm gonna use numbering. On the meaning side, we also want to use Microsoft Word's automatic lettering. So let's go to paragraph. Let's use ABC here. Okay, so let's delete this column. And let's delete the extra unnecessary ABCs. Okay, so looks nice and neat. I'm gonna increase the width again because when I deleted the first column, it shrunk the width. Let's go to cell size, auto fit window. We need to insert a column in between the word column and the meaning column to separate them. Insert column to the right. The reason I'm inserting a column here is because let's get rid of the lettering first. And let's make sure. Okay, everything is on one line. Great, and let's okay, let's see if okay, now everything is on one line. Great. Now I'm gonna hide this middle column so the students know it's a matching activity. So I clicked in paragraph, click on this the border icon, uncheck bottom border. Let's do it again. And uncheck top border, and one more time. Uncheck inside horizontal border. And now the middle column is hidden. Instructions match words 1 to 15 with their meanings A through O. Write the correct letter next to the number. Okay, and there's an answer key here. Let's give it double spacing to see if it fits on one page. Okay, it fits, and let's move the answer key to the next to the answer key section. Okay, I'm going to copy the stage heading 532. Okay, I'm going to delete the old answer key here. I haven't verified if the answer key is correct. That's what Bob is going to do. We have this guy on our team named Bob. He likes to check the answer keys the night before he teaches them. All right, so I'll let him figure that out. I don't like it when they make the answer keys across like that. I want it to be vertical. Better readability like this. Let's use Microsoft Word's numbering function again. There you go, that's much neater. 1D, 2E. Okay, so left side we have the vocabulary matching, right side we have the answer key. Let's go back to stage 1 to see if ChatGPT is done with the image. It's done, looks pretty good. I'm gonna copy the image. I'm gonna insert it before part A. It's going to push everything down. Well, let's see what it looks like. Okay, it looks pretty good. Maybe I should make it single spacing to make everything fit on one page. Okay, paragraph spacing, single spacing, and boom, it all fits. Let's do 1.15. Maybe 1.5. It pushed part B to the next page, which is not good. Let's make it 1.4. Perfect. Okay, stage 1 with the image fits exactly on one page with 1.4 spacing. Okay, let's go back to stage 2. And do we need an image? Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT to make an image for stage 2. Generate a relevant image for stage 5, 3, 2. Okay, while it's making that image, let's go to stage 3. Okay, stage 3 is a listening activity. Listening and comprehension, Sarah's online learning. We have a part A, we have a part B. Here we have an answer. Audio already provided in transcript. So ChatGPT wants to use the existing audio. I'm gonna start deleting the original. We're on stage 3. Listen to a student talk to a teacher about online learning. Choose the best answer. Audio already provided in transcript. Let's check the audio. It's up here. Let's see if it's appropriate. And the old answer key should have the transcript as well. Okay, so I'm gonna preserve the transcript. That's why I didn't delete everything before I started. Okay, so the formatting of the question's a little weird here. So let's see what we can do to fix the formatting here. The ABC should be indented further than the numbers, but they are not lettered lists. So let's make this a lettered list. Yeah, this lettering and numbering stuff is a little bit slow because the computer is slow. Okay, let's get rid of the double lettering. Okay, this is the slow, tedious part, especially when the computer doesn't have enough memory slowing down. Okay, I'm gonna delete this line. Listen to a student talk. I'm gonna make it double spacing. And it went more than one page. Let's make it 1.5 spacing instead. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's do something about this answer key. All right, what the hell? I can't read this transcript. Transcript and level 3 heading. Let's make it. Let's give the transcript a hanging indent, and let's bold each person. I don't have to do this, but it improves readability. Okay, looks like the answer key didn't do shit for us. The old answer key didn't actually give us the answers, right? Most likely because maybe it came from Nathan and he indicates the answer by highlighting it in red, but when you're copying and pasting sometimes the color does not transfer, so we don't know what the answer is. So we're gonna have to ask ChatGPT to create an answer key. So let's delete the old question here. Meanwhile, ChatGPT has created the image for the vocabulary matching. So let's go ahead and insert that in. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna paste it. Boom. And it pushed the table to the next page. Let's see if we can fit everything on one page by reducing the spacing. Going to make it 1.5 maybe. Let's make it 1.4. Oh, let's make it 1.3. All right, so that looks good. Picture on top, activity on the bottom, everything fits on one page. Okay, back to stage 3. We are missing answer keys. ChatGPT added a check mark next to each one. So we have our answer key for part A. Let's copy this into the answer key. Let's restart numbering. So it starts with 1. This one should start with an A. Gotta restart numbering for every. That's alright. Just takes a minute. Okay, so that was part A. Let's go to part B. Do you agree, speak, or write? If they're gonna write, they need some space to write. I'm gonna copy the entire part B to the answer key. Okay, so let's delete the answer key from part B. But let's give them some space to write. So insert a new line, Command U for underline, tab, 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 tab. Let's give them 2 lines, right? Okay, so let's see. Part A and B is going to be double spaced. No, oh, let's go back to 1.5. Okay, so there's some space. We can insert an image. Let's remove the answers first. Remove the check marks. That we'll leave that in for the answer key. Okay, so stage 533 needs a picture, right? Let's ask ChatGPT to create one. Generate a relevant image for stage 533. Okay, meanwhile, let's fix the spacing in the answer key while ChatGPT is creating the image. Let's see if we can make the spacing uniform. Okay, what does it look like if everything is single spaced? And looks like shit. Alright, let's make it double spaced. Should not span more than 2 pages. And has spanned more than 2 pages. Let's go to 1.5. Okay, better. Let's make it 1.3. We're gonna have to customize it. Let's make it 1.4. I want to fill up the entire 2 pages. Alright, there you go, perfect. Alright, so transcript on top, answer key on the bottom for parts A and B. Okay, let's go to stage 4. ChatGPT is still working on the picture. Let's give it some time. Stage 534. Level 2. Level 3. Level 3. It's got some answer keys here. So let's move stage 5 to the next page. Delete this unnecessary line, as well as here. Okay, stage 534. Let's copy the heading over to the answer key. Okay, so let's fix the spacing first. Let's give it double spacing. And let's fix this table. Go to table design and reveal the grid by changing the table design. There you go. And let's stretch it all the way to the end. Table layout, cell size, auto fit window. Okay, let's see if this table makes sense. Grammar, future degrees of certainty. Part 8, learn the vocabulary degree, impossible. So we'll have 5 words. Let's number these words. Home, paragraph. Let's go into the numbering function. Meaning 0% chance Example, it is impossible that pigs will fly. Okay, the table makes sense. Let's go to part B. So part A is not actually an activity. It's just for them to read, right? They're not really doing anything except for reading. Okay, read one sentence for each, write one sentence for each word. Okay, so let's give them 2 lines for each word. It's already numbered, all right? So underline. Okay, so part B has, okay, I'm gonna copy. Part A doesn't need an answer key, it's just them reading, but I'll, just to be thorough, I'll paste it in here. And part B, what the heck? Okay, let's copy part B. I think the pasting part's getting a little slow. Okay, so I'll write NA for part A. Part B, we have example answers. So let's copy this over. Okay, let's delete the old answer key. Let's make sure the spacing is good. Paragraph, double spaced. Okay, that's better. Okay, so stage 4 handout. We have 5 sentences, then they have to write 5 sentences. We have an answer key, that's good. Okay, so Sarah's online learning 533, highlight the details. Okay, all right, it's a listening activity, so they have to choose the right one. Okay, it's good enough. I'm gonna copy this image for stage 3. Okay, we need to fix the spacing now to fit everything on one page. Let's decrease the size of the picture. 50%. Everything fits now. That's a little bit too bunched up together. Let's make a minimum 1.15 spacing. We can decrease the size of the image further. Okay, 1.15. Okay, so we are going to decrease the size of the image. Let's make it 40%. Okay, that's good. Stage 3, along with pictures. Okay, everything's good. Let's go to stage 4. Stage 4 can have an image too, right? Generate an image for stage 4, aka stage 534. Degrees of uncertainty. Let's see what it creates. Let's move on to stage 5 in the meantime. Originally, stage 5 was the last stage, but we added a stage. I like to add indents instead of empty lines for new paragraphs. Okay, we have a stage 6. Let's move that to the next page. Let's fix the spacing for stage 5. Let's give it double spacing first. So the original answer key had a 4-lined paragraph. They also gave us an answer key here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Write 3 paragraphs about the future of school. Use future certainty words like likely, possible, certain, etc. Okay, let's copy the new answer key. Let's make the answer key double spaced. They are to write 3 paragraphs, right? So I used to use tables for these lines, but this using underlines and then tabbing is more elegant. What the hell? Let's give them the whole page. Okay, so they're gonna write 3 paragraphs. Okay, so I think stage 5 does not need a picture. All right, and meanwhile, ChatGPT is done with. What the hell? I think ChatGPT forgot that stage 4 is a grammar. Okay, let's give GPT more context. Let me remind you what stage 4 is. Hopefully I'll create a better picture for stage 4. Okay, stage 6. Let's go to stage 6. Here's an additional stage for Unit 5, Lesson 3 to extend the lesson to a full 80 minutes. It comes after stage 5 and focuses on speaking. It builds on the topic of online versus great speaking, future education. Okay, let's delete this boilerplate. Goal: use future certainty words in short conversation about school in the future. There's part A. Let's give it a level 3. With your partner, match the word with it. Use what you learned in stage 5, 3, 4. There's a table. Let's make the table pop. Let's widen the table. Cell size, auto fit window. We don't need the leftmost column, so because we're going to use Microsoft Word's built-in numbering. So home, paragraph 1, and we're also going to use Microsoft Word's built-in lettering. It's neater that way. Hold up. So paragraph ABC. Let's delete the leftmost column. We're gonna have to max out the width of the table again. Cell size, auto fit. We're gonna have to insert an empty column. Column to the right. We're gonna unletter the middle column, and let's hide the middle columns. Uncheck bottom border, uncheck top border, uncheck inside horizontal border. Okay, so the middle column is hidden. This is a proper matching activity. We do have an answer key, so let's move it to the answer key section. Let's give the answer key a double spacing. Okay, there is a part B. In pairs, take turns asking and answering the questions below. Try to use words like certain, likely, possible, unlikely, impossible in your answers. So there are 5 questions. For each question, I'm going to give them some space to write. So let's insert an empty line after each question. I'm going to unletter, unnumber each line. Okay, let's insert an empty line. Command U, underline, tab, 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 tab. Okay. It did not make an answer key for part B. Part C, I think it is. Okay, let's see. Will students still go to school buildings in 50 years? I think we're still. Okay, so part C is actually the answer key for part B. Let's move this. Let's recall this part B. Example answers. Okay, let me know if you like a follow-up worksheet, visual aid, or new map activity for this stage. Okay, let's give stage 6 double spacing first. Whoa, too much. Let's go to 1.5. Okay, that's good. We can use an image for stage 6. Let's see if it's okay. This is vocabulary. Let's make it make the image more abstract. It should not have any text. Okay, so that was the image for stage 4, but I don't want text as an image. Meanwhile, let's listen to the audio. Let's see if it's weird.
Hi, Sarah. How are you finding online learning?
Hi, Mr. Lee. Online learning is interesting, but it has good and bad points.
Oh, what do you like about it?
Well, I like that I can study at home. I don't have to wake up early to catch the bus, and I can wear my comfy clothes all day. Also, I can work at my own pace.
Okay, I think it's good enough. We're gonna keep the audio. Image. Okay, so it created kind of. Okay, good. It has a flying pig, which is the low possibility. That's great, actually. So let's insert the image. Copy image, paste. Let's decrease spacing. Let's see if we can fit everything on one page. If not, it's okay. Let's make it 1.5 minimum. And we will decrease the size of the picture. Let's make it 70%. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's make it 60%. Okay, everything fits on one page with the image being 60%. Looks good. You know what? It can probably improve the picture for listening. Let's give it more context for stage 533. let's make the image for stage 533 more relevant. Here it is again. I'm gonna paste in the transcript for stage 533 as well. Here's the transcript and answer key. Okay, so it's gonna try to replace this image with 533. I mean, it's still good, but I think it can do better. Let's see what it comes up with when you give ChatGPT more context. Okay, it's gonna take a while. So in the meantime, what can we do to improve? Okay, it's gonna make one more image for stage 6. So it's working on an image for stage to improve the image for stage 3, and then after that we'll ask it to create an image for stage 6. Yeah, I'm using the O3 model, so it takes longer to generate stuff because it's a reasoning model. You know, it feeds its own answer back to itself until it thinks it has it correct. Meanwhile, I'm going to delete the original. Oh, I think when I did the spacing, it fucked up the spacing for the other lesson, so let's fix that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna delete the original printout. Okay, let's fix the spacing. Okay, each stage should begin on a new page. Let's fix that first. Did it get rid of all the pictures? Okay. Lesson 2. It somehow got rid of all the lines I created for the students to write in. We're gonna have to redo those. Okay. Just double check the layout. It should still be A4. Margins 1 inch. Okay, so let's fix the spacing again. Part A and B should be double. When I changed the default style from normal, it fucks up the spacing. All right, so that's 1.9. Okay, stage 2. listen and answer. Okay. I think we have some unnecessary empty lines. We're going to get rid of those. Okay, so let's see if double spacing works here. Too much. Let's go to 1.5. 115. Okay. 115 spacing is okay. Double spacing for the table. Stage 513 can use an image. Okay, how are you finding online learning? Okay, this image is better. Let's use this image. Okay, so let's delete this. Let's see what how large this image is. Listening comprehension. This is using 40%. I'm going to delete this image. Just drag this one in. Copy. Paste. Let's make the image 40% like before. Okay, and stage 6 could use an image. Let's give it all the context for stage 6. Let's make an image for stage 6. Here's the context. Here's the answer key. Okay, so it's going to make an image for stage 6. In the meantime, we still need to fix the spacing for lessons 1 and 2. We also need to make an image for lesson 1 stage 3 here with too much extra space. Okay, we got a map. Let's increase the spacing so it fills up 2 pages here. Was it 1.5? Let's make it double spacing. With double spacing the image takes up the first page. Okay, let's give them more space to write. Read. These lines are different and made we're using double spacing. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's create all new lines. Let's delete the old lines. Alright, this fills up the entire page, parts A, B, and C. Stage 6. Okay, lesson 1, stage 6 could use a picture as well. Right now I'm just fixing the spacing. Double spacing. And it got rid of my lines for them to write. We'll have to write 2 new sentences. So this section could use a picture as well. Yeah, sometimes fixing the spacing is very tedious. Does this fill up 2 pages? More than 2. Let's reduce it. 1.5. Okay, it does. Let's stretch it just a little more. Let's go to customize at 1.6. 1.7 maybe. Okay, perfect. This spans 2 pages. Lesson 2, stage 4. Oh, god damn it. It messed up my lines. Describe your school. Finish the sentence. My school is. Okay, so it should have 2 lines. Okay, let's check the spacing for lesson 2, stage 4. Okay, too much. 115 maybe. Let's decrease the size where they can draw. Reduce by 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. Okay, so part A, B, and C fits on 1 page. Has to be a better way to do this. There you go. I'm just gonna review all the lines for number 1 to 10. Alright, stage 6. God damn it, I have to fix it's missing my lines again, so what did it do here? Let's fix the spacing for stage 6. Okay, that's perfect. Finally, we're on to lesson 3. Okay, did it finish the image for stage 6? Let's double check. Think and speak. Okay, that's a good image. Let's insert a space. Okay, copy. Let's paste it. And let's make sure it's the spacing's 115, and we'll reduce the size of the image to make it fit. %. Let's make it 60%. %. All right, perfect. Okay, so before we almost finished in lessons 1 and 2, there are some things that need an image or two. All right, so the answer keys spacings are fucked up, but I'll fix that later. Okay, let's add some finishing touches, starting with lesson 1. Aha, you see what here? We are missing our underlines. So copied whole line, Command U. Something weird with the spacing here. Let's make a image for 513. I'll just use the same thread. Let's make an image for stage 513. In the meantime, I guess I'll fix the answer keys. We don't need 3 windows anymore. Just close one window. Let's move this to zone 4, zone 3. Okay, so left window is for inserting new images, and I'm gonna fix the spacing for the answer keys. Okay, I'm gonna blanket make the entire answer key double spaced, and I'll reduce the spacing as needed. I'm monitoring what ChatGPT creates on the right side as well. Okay, so answer keys. Lesson 1. Lesson 2. Let's reduce the spacing for this one. Shouldn't span more than 2 pages. Great. Looks good. This one, let's reduce this one as well. Let's reduce this one. Part A, B, and C can fit on 1 page. All right. Let's paste this image. Let's give these guys a 115. Let's reduce the size of the image. %. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's give it a 1.5 and reduce the image further. %. Let's make it 50%. The image doesn't, it's not, it's a little bit relevant, but doesn't need to be taking up the entire page. The main meat is this table here. Okay, yeah, that's better. Stage 516 could use a picture. Make an image for stage 516. Uh-oh, I think it's creating a map based on these clues. So it might fuck up the picture. So we'll let Bob figure it out. Okay, so that's 516. Let's see what else needs a picture. Lesson 2 can also use a picture. Okay, let's make an image for 521. Yep, this is the tedious part, folks. Waiting for GPT to make a picture. Request timed out. Okay, let's go to another folder and go back. Let's go back. It's still creating the image. Error creating image. But it's still loading, so I'm not gonna click and retry. Let's see what it makes. I don't want them to write words from the picture. Okay, let's create an image that does not have any text. I don't want students copying words from the image. Let's try that again. Looks like it's doing a good job. It's same as before, but it doesn't have any words. So the image making from ChatGPT is getting better. My hotel has free breakfast right now. I'm gonna have some free breakfast. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna ask them to change me to give me another room at another hotel because this room sucks and it's not what I pay for. They screwed me. I'm not gonna drag, I'm just gonna copy and paste. Copy, paste. Let's give this 115 and then reduce the size of the picture. %60. So let's make it 115, 1.5 actually. Okay, perfect. Stage 2 of lesson 2 can use an image. Let's make an image for stage 522. Let's make it 1.5 and reduce the size of the image to match. What happens if I copy prematurely when it's still blurry? Paste. No good. It still copies the blur. Gonna have to wait till this clears up. Let's make it 1.4. Actually, no, I'm gonna maintain 1.5 and reduce the size of the image. 50%. Okay, perfect. Looks like we are finally done, ladies and gentlemen. So Unit 5 has 3 lessons. Each lesson has 6 stages. And we have all the answer keys in place. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, so it is complete. Let's take screenshots of lesson 3. Side by side with the answer keys. Okay, so left side is the student printout, the right side is the answer key for the teacher. Okay, so that was the first screenshot. Let's go to stage 2. Stage 3. Stage 4. Stage 5. Stage 6. And let's send this, the 6 screenshots I just took, let's send it to my coworkers, my teammates. Do I need to send it to them? No. I want to send it to them to put pressure on them because I know they're not doing shit. All right, I'm the only one doing work on this team. All right, let's log in. Refreshed. Unit 5, Lesson 3. Let's drag it into WeChat. Okay, we are done. Okay, lesson 3. I'm gonna stop recording.